We are live, Daze in effect, back in the building for another show. Locc AT here with you, and our special guest for today, Aphiniti, God Finn herself. Cheers. How you feeling, Finn?
Blessed. Honored to be here. Thrilled to be here.
Introduce yourself out there for everybody that doesn't know who you are, what you're about, what you got going on, all that.
Y'all, I'm Finn. Aphiniti. That's what my name is, but I done broke it down to the root and put God in front of it. So God Finn. I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I freestyle. That's my favorite thing to do. I hail from Cleveland. That's my that's my home. That's where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio. I absolutely want to do nothing else with my life but make music to inspire people.
I feel that.
That's my purpose.
That's great to hear.
Part of my purpose.
That's great to hear.
Thank you.
Well, we'll be talking more about what Aphiniti's got going on later on in our spotlight segment of the show. But today, we are touching on acceptance with the Daze.
Indeed.
And basically how powerful the words I can and I can't are. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, Locc, hit him with the quote for the day, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man. Today's quote is coming from one William Jennings Bryan, and it is as follows. Destiny is no matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved. You know? Damn, man. That's some deep stuff, right? That's strong to me. Not, I'm even going to use the word deep because I feel like it doesn't do it justice, man. That's a strong statement right there. You know what I mean? To understand the fact that destiny is something that just happens to you. It's not something you just wait, like, man, my time going to come and it's going to be like, plow, I'm waiting on it type thing. It's about going out, making moves, you know what I'm saying? Building up to that point where you like, I know this is going to be it because I put so much work into it. It doesn't make any other sense. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
Conquering the days, as we like to say. And there's many ways to do that. Obviously, it starts with your mindset and how powerful your mind is and how powerful it can be to control your reality. That's really what it comes down to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Because perception, I feel like, shapes our reality, dog. Especially as an artist, man. As an artist, we do so much expression. So much of our life is built around expressing how we feel, expressing what we see and how the world affects us. You know what I mean? If you have an ill perception of something, it's going to affect the way you create.
Fact.
So in your case, you know what I mean? As a creative, you know, when you're trying to look at your future, obviously, like you said, you feel like you're put on this earth to do nothing more, or at least a good majority of what you're here to do is to make inspiring music to push someone else forward creatively and in their own lives. So how does that shape yourself going forward? Because with the visuals, I'm sure like it comes into a point when you're in the booth, like, or when you writing, or even when you freestyling, you think about these bars, you know, I'm sure it's shaping the way you think.
Absolutely. My destiny is what I keep at the front of my brain. It's at the front of my brain because I know we all have a higher like purpose. We all have a reason that we're here, but I know that my destiny specifically is one that I can't let fall to the back. It's something that I do have to embrace. I have to embrace my destiny more than anything, and it always helps me design the inside of the rhyme. You feel me? It always helps me kind of put where things are gonna go. It's because my destiny is like it's destination, you know, so it's like a compass. You feel me? Your destiny with your mixed with your feelings creates like how you navigate, you know, how you navigate, and it's how I navigate a flow sometimes.
I feel that, man. That's crazy, man, because I feel like it's such a thing. It's almost like a filter over your eyes and your ears, where everything you see, everything you hear, all the things you take in, it's being put through that, where everything that doesn't matter is being filtered out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The things that actually pertain to the destiny, pertain to your vision, to your goal, are the things that you see and are you taking focus on.
And a lot of people lose that, especially nowadays in America, getting caught up with the money chase. That becomes your focus, and you forget about your happiness or your destiny or your purpose, which is the sad part of things. And again, comes to that other negative side of the acceptance, where you're accepting kind of the bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So
that's another thing, man. A lot of artists, a lot of names I can pull out, you know what I mean? J. Cole, I'm sure it's like other J. Cole is one that's definitely touched on it himself and admitted to this. But a lot of artists find themselves almost having to embrace the stereotype of being a musician or a rapper or a hip-hop artist in order to get that type of traction, and then letting their identity and themselves come out later on. I know that, I mean, as an aspiring artist, I'm sure that the temptation is there to be like, man, I can just make this pop single, it's gonna jump. You know what I mean? Like,
man.
How does that? Cause that's a sense of sacrifice there, where you're like, man, I'm not gonna take that route. I'm gonna do me. and I'm gonna do me to the end type stuff. So
it's a tough pill to swallow when you come into your mind that this, if I want to do it now, I could do it just like this, and it's gonna be just like this, just for a little bit, and then I can go back to being me. But the way my brain is set up and the way my spirit has aligned with my body and everything, she ain't with it. She like, just be yourself. Oh, excuse me. Just be yourself. Just be as real as you possibly can. Just don't run from you. You feel me? That's what we all are guilty of doing, is running from our truest form, like running from our truest self, because she's so, or he, whatever, whoever is inside, like it's so divine, it's so powerful, it's so strong that sometimes it's overwhelming, and you like, well, I just want to satisfy my spirit, so I'm what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get this car, and I'm gonna go I'm gonna do that. Nah, you ain't gotta do none of that shit, man. Right. You really don't, because you gonna feel that your journey gonna be have a little bit more turbulence when you disrupt your flow from trying to quickly like shoot there. Like, all my favorite artists was slow cooked. They was crock pot. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't microwave. It was, I
feel that. Yeah. The homegrown, man. I feel that, man. Staying true to yourself. That's admirable, man. You see a lot of artists take that shortcut, or take that, like you said, take that easy route out. Absolutely. Man. But props, respect to the people who keep it real out here, including God Fan. We got on the show today, man.
Hey, and that's a spotlight segment of our show today. We still got story time, the discussion portion of the show. We still got our story time, our retwist, and our spotlight coming up. Stay tuned. More vibes strictly for you.
Hey, that's raw, the retwist. That's hard. That's hard. Y'all locked up for real.
Packing the mail, it's gone. Shit like I smell cologne. Yeah. I just signed a deal.
Yo, it's AT.
It's Locc.
And we are here. Daze is here. Daze is in effect.
And we just want to make sure you guys know where to find all the Daze content, whether it be on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
And to stay up to date to all of our content, make sure you follow all the links in the description below.
Daze is in effect. We'll see you next time, people.
Until next time.
Yeah.